everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to be getting into this look. It's giving chic, night out type of vibes. So yeah, we're going to be getting into this look. I hope you guys enjoy. But before we get started, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell. That way you get notified anytime that I make a new upload, giving you guys these looks. And just remember to always focus on the good, as my little mug says right here. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into this hair and makeup. I'm going to be starting off with hair, of course. Shout out to Celie Hair Company for sponsoring today's video. They sent over the wig that we're going to be installing today, as well as some goodies in the package. Got a little bonnet, little rat tail comb, edge brush. I always love when hair companies include things that are actually like really incredibly useful during the install. So I definitely made sure to put these in a safe space so I can go ahead and use them later. So to set up for this install, I'm gonna go ahead and slick my little edges down real quick. I'm using a hair gel from ORS. Honestly, any hair gel would work really fine. This is kind of like the one that I had closest to me. So I'm gonna use that to slick down these edges, and then I'll go ahead and put on my wig cap and get into this install. So the wig that we're gonna be installing today is a body wave texture. She's 16 inches. She's giving flawless. The hairline is perfection. I already did pluck and bleach the knots off camera, and I also added a little bit of lace tint onto the lace to kind of make sure that the lace blends in really well with my skin tone. So now I'm going to go in with my Ebin lace adhesive, my extreme old one. You guys know how much I love this stuff. I'm going to be using this to secure this lace down. I like to use a couple of layers of this, maybe like 2 or 3, you know, just to make sure that the lace is nice and secure and it ain't going nowhere. This lace adhesive holds really well though, so you shouldn't have any problems with it lifting or anything like that. It always holds super well for me, and you guys already know I'll be out here in the hot, humid sun in Florida, so you know, having a good lace adhesive is essential, and this one holds up really well. Anyways, once I'm all done securing that lace, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off all the extra, and yeah, the lace is giving flawless. It's giving blended, and yeah, I'm happy. Now that I'm done cutting all the extra lace, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of make sure that the lace is really melted into the skin using an elastic band. I like to tie this super tight around the hairline, and it just kind of meshes everything together. So you guys already know, anytime that I'm not too sure about what I want to do for my styling, I always just kind of go to a side part. I always like to use a deep side part. That's my signature style anytime that I am not styling my hair in a particular hairstyle. Side part is my go-to. So I'm going to use my hot comb and to make my part. Also, so everything just lies super flat, I used a little bit of hairspray as I was hot combing everything down, just to really get this wig super flat. And then I'm going to go ahead and chop all of this hair off. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we are going to be doing a bob style today. So I'm going to go in with some really good scissors. These are essential. Make sure you got a good pair of scissors on you if you're going to cut your wigs. And I'm just, you know, chopping all of this hair off, you know. So I kind of wanted to do a bob today. It's been a minute since I did a bob. I kind of wanted it to be kind of up to my chin. So I'm going to do my best to get it as straight as possible. I think it was a little bit too long in the back. I feel that's the part that I always mess up at. It's always some part is always lopsided or something. So if you have an extra hand, you can get somebody to cut that wig for you in the back. Definitely grab that person, because I feel I'm always struggling with getting the back perfectly even with the front. So this is what the length is giving. I'm loving this cut. It's so cute. It's just super chic, and I love it. So next up, I'm just gonna work on my edges. I really like to do you know, a nice little swoop my edges. So I'm gonna use my little itty bitty flat iron that I got at the beauty supply store. This thing has been a game changer for doing my edges. I love this little flat iron so much. But yeah, I'm gonna use that little flat iron to curl the little sections that I'm gonna be adding for my edges. And I'm also gonna go in with some hairspray and just spray a teeny tiny little bit of that to get the hairs to lay down flat at the roots. I'm not gonna go in with too much hairspray, because I don't want the edges to be hard or anything like that. Like I still want them to kind of have a little bit of a fluff to it, but I still need like the hairs to lay flat and like in the right direction. So that hairspray is just going to make sure that the roots of the edges just kind of lay in the right direction. And then finally, we're going to take this body wave to super sleek straight using a flat iron. I'm not going to get too much into detail into that because I feel like we all kind of know how to work a flat iron these days, so you know. But that's pretty much all I did for the hair. I'm going to leave all of the information for this wig down below in the description box, so if you have any questions, just make sure to check the description box. All of the information for the hair will be there, as well as a link to this exact wig that I'm wearing, just in case you're interested in checking it out on the website. Thank you so much to Celie Hair Company again for sponsoring today's video, sending over this gorgeous unit. We love it. It's so cute, and it's like this super chic bob now. Yay! Love the way that this hair turned out. So now that we are all done with the hair, let's go ahead and jump right into this makeup look. So I did my skincare off camera, so I'm going to jump right into primer. I'm using my favorite primer right now. This one is from One Size. I literally use this in every single video. It's the Secure the Blur primer. Love this stuff. It just makes the skin look super flawless before we go in with foundation. I'm also going to be using another newer product that I just recently kind of started trying and I've been really loving. This is the under eye balm from Rem Beauty. It's like a blurring under eye balm. So I love this as well because kind of similar to the One Size Beauty primer, it just smooths the under eye area, makes it look super flawless before we go in with complexion products. So I'm going to do a little tap, you know, of that on the under eyes, and then I'll go straight into my foundation. I've been really loving this one from Makeup Forever. This is their HD Skin Foundation. Bomb. When I tell you, it's bomb. It's so good. Perfect coverage, not too heavy, very lightweight. But I mostly love it because of the coverage. I've been really into like medium coverage foundations these days. I'm trying to stay away from like the full coverage ones because I feel like my skin's doing really well, you know what I mean? So I've been trying to go for like more medium to like light coverage foundations. And this one from Makeup Forever is on point. Then for concealer, I'm going to use the Benefits Boing Concealer. Love this stuff. You guys already know. I've been using this like often. It's a really good concealer. But I'm also going to use it alongside with the Benefits Concealer. This is like a brightener. So this one is slightly light. Ooh, I was going to say slightly lighter. It's slightly darker than my concealer shade. So it's going to act as like a really good like transition between that lighter concealer and, you know, the foundation. Then to set that concealer, I'm going to use a new powder that Sigma just recently launched. This is their setting powder, I believe in shade Buttermilk. I actually been really liking this powder. It has a really thin texture to it, so it just kind of like smooths the under eyes super well, blurs out those little pores that I've got there and everything. It's a really good powder. So I've been really liking this one. I've been using it quite a bit. I'm going to apply that using my little brush there. And I'm also going to use this powder later to bake, but I'll show you guys that later. We're just going to do a light layer of this first to set the concealer. The bronzer that I'm going to be using today is from Huda Beauty. This is from their Glowish line. I believe it's in shade number 5. And I'm going to apply that onto the forehead, the cheekbones, and just a little bit on the nose. So I'm just going to dust that very lightly on those areas, not going in with too much because this stuff is really pigmented. Like it's a really good bronzer. And now that the bronzer's on, then I can go back in with that Sigma powder and use that to bake the sides of the nose, take it slightly underneath the under eyes, and bake on the bridge of the nose as well. For blush, I'm using a really cute peachy blush from Artist Couture. This is from their Love Spring blush / face palette. It has 2 cute little peachy toned blushes and a really cute highlighter in the middle. I've been really liking this palette. It's so cute, and you guys already know how much I love like peach toned blushes. They're like my go-to. So I'm going to apply the lighter of the 2 and add that to the cheeks and make sure to blend that super well into the bronzer that we applied before. And then we're going to move into the eyes. I went ahead and did my brows off camera because I feel like my brows have just been like really same these days. Like I haven't really done anything too extravagant with them. And I've been using like the same products. So I just, you know, did it off camera, as well as my left eye. I'm going to use that Benefit concealer in a deeper shade as like my primer. I'm also going to set that with a little bit of powder so all of my eyeshadows blend in super easily and there's no like harsh lines anywhere. This eye look I created is super cute. It's really smoky, giving olive vibes. Like I love the way this eye came out. It's so pretty. But yeah, all of the shadows that I used to get this eye look are from the Carnival 4 palette from Be Perfect Cosmetics and Stacey Marie. What else is new? I love this palette. I literally use it like in almost every single tutorial because it's just awesome. You know what I mean? It's so nice. But anyways, I'm going to be using this really pretty like olive tone color on the crease first and apply that using a small fluffy brush. And then to blend that out, I'm going to go in with another warm toned brown and just use that to diffuse the edges. I want this look to be super smoky, very like soft still though. So I'm going to make sure to use plenty of fluffy brushes to get that super soft perfected blend. Then for the lid space, I'm going to go in with another metallic olive shade and apply that onto the lid. I really wanted that metallic to stand out, so I'm going to make sure to pack that super well onto the lid space. Once I have my metallic shade on, I'll also go in with that same blending brush that I used to apply that dark olive shade and add that to the edges just to really make sure that the metallic shade is like blending super well into the crease. Then for the upper and lower lash lines, I'm going to use the darkest shade out of the palette. It's like a really beautiful like deep forest green, and use that as well as a brown eyeliner pencil. This is like a metallic brown from House Labs, and use those two products combined to smoke out the lash line. I'm going to apply that brown eyeliner first onto the lash line as well as the lower lash line, and then I'll go in with that really dark olive color to blend out the edges and to smoke it out even more. And of course, we definitely got to add an inner corner highlight. So I'm going to be using this cream colored called Dove, as well as this metallic like light pale gold right next to it, and use a combination of those two shades to brighten the inner corner. I'm going to use the matte eyeshadow first and then add the metallic right on top. Then of course we got to add some mascara before we go in with some lashes. I'm using this one from Makeup Forever. There's a double-sided mascara. There's one side that's more like lifting and lengthening and the other side is like more volumizing. I'm just gonna stick with the volumizing side because I got no lashes. They're like non-existent on my eyes, so anything that's gonna make them, you know, appear more voluminous is all, you know, I'm definitely down for that. While my lash glue is drying on my lashes, I'm just going to add my little nose highlight. I'm using the Huda Beauty Glowish, the Huda Beauty Mini Glow Obsessions highlighter palette. This is the medium one, and I'm going to take one of the deeper shades from the bottom and just apply that on to, like, you know, the bridge of the nose, a little on the tip of the nose. You know, you guys know how I do with my nose highlight. I keep it kind of chill with the highlighter these days. By that time, my lashes should be all set to go, so I'm just going to pop those little babies on and then move on to this fabulous lip combo. Of course, we're going in with a nude because what else is new? This is Tiffany you're listening to, and I love nude lips. I love a good nude lip. It's like my go-to. So I'm gonna line using a combination of two different lip liners. One is from NYX Cosmetics and the other one is from Essence. I'm gonna use the NYX one first since it's the lighter of the two, and then I'll go in with the one from Essence. And then for the actual lip color, it's an oldie but a goodie. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Shade London. It's like the perfect peachy nude. It's right up my alley, and these are so comfortable. If you haven't tried these, definitely give them a try. They're some of my favorite lipsticks to wear. And then to finish up this makeup look, I'm gonna go in with my setting spray. This is the Benefit Professional Super Setter setting spray. So that completes the makeup look. I definitely wanted to give you guys, you know, a little taste of what I was wearing because I was like feeling myself in this, you know, with this whole look. The top that I have on is actually from a flea market here in Miami. It's from the Yellow Green Farmers Market. If you haven't been there and you live in Miami, I highly recommend that you go and check it out. It's like one of my favorite, you know, places to go on the weekends. And then the earrings that I'm wearing are actually handmade by moi. I've been like doing like a lot of clay work and stuff So I created like these little coppery gold earrings, and I think they're so cute, so I like to wear them. And then for the wrists, I kept it pretty simple. I just have like a little bangle. This is like from a local thrift store, and I have my little Casio watch. The fragrance that I'm wearing is from Marc Jacobs. This is the Marc Jacobs Decadent. I feel like there's like mixed opinions about this fragrance, but I personally really enjoy it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's hair and makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me video. Definitely let me know what you think of the look down below in the comments, of course. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because why not? You know what I mean? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Sending lots of love, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.